Welcome, friends, to a word of hope for Wednesday of the first week of Lent. I'm Father Angel Carl Wisdom, Vicar for Mission Advancement for the province of St. Albert the Great. And I greet you from the beautiful Basilica of St. Adalbert's in Grand Rapids, Michigan. I'm here this week to conduct a retreat entitled Called by God to a Personal Mission. That's part of what we're all rediscovering this Lent, is that we are called by God, each to a personal mission. We're not called as a member of the crowd, but we're called by name to do whatever our mission is, whatever our work is to do in the historic moment God has given us, amid the circumstances of our life. We see in the first reading today with Jonah, the prophet, he is called by God to go to the great city of Nineveh and to preach God's message of repentance. He expects it to be a dangerous journey. He's not sure how the people are going to respond. Well, even the first day of what he assumes will be a 3-day journey, people are responding. They're disposed to faith. They turn around their life. That's what repentance is, changing the direction of one's life. Jesus, however, in the gospel is not having any such luck among the crowd that he's preaching to. That crowd, he becomes so exasperated with their lack of faith or belief, their openness to change, that in frustration he says, "You are an evil generation. You always want another sign." That, friends, can be an example of our pride. We always need something more before we're going to believe. We're skeptical. We're reliant on ourselves and not reliant on God, not trusting of God. Part of what we're rediscovering here this week in the retreat is how God calls each of us to make our impact, whatever it is, great or small, in the great scheme, the great drama of His plan. So this week, be mindful of how God is calling you in this moment to make a difference in your life this Lent, among the people He sends you to, among the work He's given you, among the needs you see that no one else is addressing. Have courage, for in courage is always God's voice and God's power. God bless your Lent.